Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how you can make your Xbox 360 controller color buttons not so sticky. All you're going to need is a somewhat sharp knife. Doesn't have to be big, it's preferably smaller. Now I've already gone and pre-done it. As you can see, the buttons kind of come out. But it's still going to do the same thing. It really doesn't matter. So what you want to do is you're going to want to take your knife, and let's start with the B button because that one's the hardest. You're going to want to do it on this side towards all the other colors, not on this side because the curve, and it makes it a lot harder. So it's just going to take it on this side. You want to push in really hard and pull it out, and if it looks like it's going to break, it's probably not. It's not a straw, it's a knife. You're going to want to push it and bring it out until you see some white right there, and you can just pull that out like that. You can take your knife and do it from the top of the A button and push it and pull it out. That's B and A, and we'll do it with the Y. You're just going to take it from the top towards the RB button, push it down until it comes out. It won't probably come out like that, but yeah. Remember, I already loosened it up a little bit so I could test it. And then you're going to want to take this on this side. Doesn't really matter, but I do it on this side. And you got to turn it, push it out like that, pull it out like that. So you got all your buttons out. Now, you can do it with anything. I have wood knife, so if you don't have any sandpaper, it really doesn't matter. But if you have sandpaper, go ahead and do that. But for the people who don't have sandpaper, just take some wood or a pencil or something, and you're just going to want to scrape that down. Let's do it with my knife here. Do it all in the spots that you used your knife. Makes it a little more like smooth. Just, you know, the buttons won't fall out or anything. It just makes it a little more smooth. I think that's fine. You want to take your buttons. The B one is probably the easiest. Just take it, put it on the side with the curve. There. Now it's not sticky. Now I do advise you don't play like this, otherwise it'll feel kind of weird. But you know, that doesn't matter. Most people play like this, so it'll just be like beep, 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 beep. And you want to take your X one and you put it on this side. If you already know how to do all this, it's basically you're putting them back in the spots. So this is for the people who don't know the Xbox controller that well. Just push it in. A little tug or whatever. Take your A button. Sometimes that will happen. It won't matter. You're just gonna here. I'll just put in the A button first. You're just gonna want to take this part, and you're gonna want to line it up with the hole in the button. Take the part right there and just push it into that, and it should look like this. A little bit of yellow on top. You don't have to do this. I'm just making sure. So. And if that does happen, just take your controller and put it like that, and then you can just push it in. And now you got your dial pad, color pad, not sticky buttons or nothing. And this is why it's good for the people who bought like a cheap controller, which I just went to Myers and bought this. And some of the buttons get sticky after like a week or so, so this is for those kinds of people. But this also works if you want to clean out if you got juice in here or something like that. Now sometimes, if you use the B button a lot, it might get a little agitating because it might turn, the buttons might turn. I think it kind of looks cool, and I do personally like it better like this. It gives a little more support, but if you don't like that, then, you know, might have to deal with it, but it makes it not sticky, or you can put some tape here, whatever you want. That's how you make your Xbox 360 color buttons not so sticky. This is from Crackhead22517. Subscribe, like the video if this is good for you. Thank you.